Okay, we're going to start off our last video in this series about specifically why do recreational vehicle owners come to the Phoenix metro area during the winter months. We're going to start off here at Cliffs Welding Hitches and Tow Bars, and this is a really fantastic location. It was recommended to us by the RV community, and we're going to meet some of the owners here and managers. We're going to discover exactly why so many people come to Cliffs and what it can do for the RV community. Okay, we're here with Wes Kellis. He's one of the service advisors here for Cliffs Welding, and can you tell us a little bit about exactly what you guys can do for the RV community, and apparently why so many people love you guys? I mean, I was literally on Facebook and we got recommended by you guys to put our base plate on our Jeep and our tow hitch. In fact, not just by one people, but several people nationwide. I said, hey, I'm in the Phoenix metro area. I'm looking to get a base plate put on. Can someone, do really good quality work for me? And several different people came back and said, you got to go to Cliff. Why is that? What is so unique about you guys that sets you apart from everyone else?
Well, the first thing is we've had technicians. We actually have a couple of them that have been doing this for 20 plus years, and some that's even 10 plus years. So they've been doing it quite some time.
Right.
So we've been able to see it over the years with all these different vehicles and how different they are when to flat tow them. We know what we need to do, and also, like with us service advisors, we're able to study the vehicle, know exactly what they need to properly flat tow them without any hang-ups or any problems going down the road with the correct tow bar, with the correct battery disconnect or fuse masters, or in the correct brake system to your motorhome and vehicle combination.
And you guys have been doing this for a long time. I mean, you just haven't popped up in the last 10 years or so. You've been doing this, I mean, you probably know the exact year, but I looked it up. It's been a long time.
Yeah, so we started in 1964, and we were just a little welding shack at first, but over the time we gotten more and more into the, towing hitches and flat tow systems and truck accessories, fuel tanks, running boards, headache racks, anything for a truck. One thing we don't get into is like lifts or anything, but any like off-road accessories. But our main focus is with hitches and towing and trailer suspension, trailer services. Not too much on the interior, but anything from the frame down we can work on with the trailer.
One of the things that you had talked to Karen about and I was that not only did you put on the base plate and get our Jeep all set to be flat tow to the back of the RV, but that you were actually going to show us. I mean, you were going to show us how to hook it up. You just weren't going to say, here you go, and slam the door and we'll take your check and go. You're going to make sure we completely understand the system. It's
really important that we show you and walk you through and how to do it, because I can set you up how to legally, legally flat tow out of our parking lot, but what's the point of doing it legally if you didn't do it correct in the first place? So that's, we take passion into showing the customer how to do it properly, and we show how to do it our way. I show how to do it my way, and then you can take my way and you can do it however, as long as you got the right stuff, you're set up correctly, the flat tow, and make sure you're not hurt. Once if that thing were to ever leave the back of the motorhome, your vehicle that you're flat towing, it's not just a danger to you, but it's a danger to anybody else.
Absolutely. So it's almost a weapon kind of. When it comes off, it's like an unguided missile.
Exactly, and I just want to make sure that it is done properly and it's done safely. Main thing is, that braking system that you get. Braking systems are the most expensive part to a flat tow system. You can spend upwards of $2,500 for one, but you're going to be safe down the road. If the vehicle were to ever come off that motorhome, know that it is not just freely going.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go take a look around and see what you guys got.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, Wes, so take us around and kind of show us some of the things you got here in your shop.
Yeah, so right here we got like a replacement front bumper that we do a lot for a lot of trucks out here, especially where you're driving where there's a lot of deer or cattle. To protect the front end of your truck.
And there's a lot of that out here in
There's a lot out here, absolutely. We also do auxiliary fuel tanks for trucks and replacement fuel tanks for a lot of the diesel trucks out there. So if you got a diesel truck with a 35-gallon tank, you want to upgrade to a 60-gallon tank.
Right.
There you go.
There you go.
That one's for a 2017 Ford short bed right there. I think that gets you either 50 or 60 gallons right there.
Wow.
And then all our options with fifth wheel hitches for long bed, short beds, even the 5.5 foot beds. I don't have that on display, unfortunately, but we can get almost any truck set up with a fifth wheel hitch as long as the fifth wheel and truck combination works together.
Exactly. And then I saw you got inverters over there, you got lights over here, you got all sorts of stuff.
We got running boards for trucks as well. We got even ratchet straps for trailers. We got, you know, a wall for our bearings and U-bolts for the trailer suspension. Electrical tow wiring over here, and then we got anything anywhere to receiver locks or your normal receiver hitches, balls, adjustable receiver hitches.
Right. Okay, so Cliff's going to show us a couple of trailers here. Both of these trailers have frame damage, and he's going to show you a crack on this trailer here.
So you can actually see it right up there.
Oh yeah, you can see that.
It's a huge crack going along.
Yep, I can see it and feel it.
And you can actually see it's happening right there as well.
Yep.
And you can see it, and it's the same on the other side.
Right.
So so that's what we do as far as fixing the frames. We also fix the running gear and stuff like this. That I can't tell you exactly how that happened. They normally break long ways, so breaking horizontally.
But obviously it's something you guys can repair, is that right?
That is something we can repair.
Now, do you guys do any work on the bearings or anything like that too?
We do bearing services. We also do clean and adjust brakes. And we can also set up the electric brakes as well.
Oh really? That's fantastic. All right, so take a look at the other one and see what you guys did.
This is before the worst damage that could happen.
Right.
Well, we caught it before the worst stuff could happen. That Mini Winnie, we caught it after the worst stuff happened.
But again, you guys aren't going to turn your back on a customer needing some help. You guys are, hey, we can do it. It may cost you a little money, but you come in, we'll fix it for you.
Yeah. Well, a lot of these frame repairs usually can get them done through insurance, depending on how it happened. A lot of these things happen. A lot of the frame damages happen from curbing, potholes, getting run off to the side of the road. You know, someone not paying attention.
Sure.
And it causing you to go off the side of the road and starts cracking out your frame. It doesn't. With a lot of these frames, it doesn't take much for that to happen. There's so much weight going on back there.
Right.
So one steady impact to the wheels or to the running gear can crack out the frame as easy as you can, bend a little piece of metal. All that weight, right there, that's enough to mess these frames up.
Let's take a look and see the work you guys did here.
So on this is a different trailer, but right here, this had the same crack as the other trailer. Well, what we did there is we actually V'd out the crack, welded it, and then also added a plate over to the crack, so it's not going to crack there. Now, I can't say whether it's going to crack further down the frame, but most of your crack is going to happen where your axles are at.
And I would probably, because you put a plate on there, it's probably stronger now than it was before.
Absolutely.
Hey Wes, thank you very much for everything, for showing us around. Thank you for all the work you did on our Jeep, and we'll see you the next time around. Thanks.
Sounds good.
In addition to the standard RV repair facilities you'll find in the Phoenix metro area, the Valley is also host to one of the premier diesel specialist shops in all the Southwest, Bulletproof Diesel, located in Mesa, Arizona. Whether it's repair work to your diesel truck or your diesel rig, Bulletproof Diesel can handle it. Several Cummins generator repair facilities, along with complete RV remodel and refurbishing centers, are also located in the Phoenix metro area. When Karen and I bought Matilda last October, there were several upgrades and additions we wanted to do to her before we hit the road full time. So where did we go to get Matilda serviced? The answer for us was easy. National Indoor Recreational Vehicle Centers, or NIRVC for short.
So there's lots of reasons why recreational vehicle owners, especially the ones that are full-time, come to the Phoenix metro area during the wintertime. And one of them is all the different RV services there are in the Valley. There are lots of different services here for all different kinds of RV work. There's bullet diesel for your diesel engines. There's actually refurbishment of RVs if you want to completely do a lot of refurbishing inside your RVs. But where we're at today is what Karen and I describe as probably one of the premier one-stop shop for RV work, repair, wash, service, and storage. This is the National Indoor RV Center, NIRVC, and this is a wonderful, wonderful location. The people out here are fantastic. They are great service repair technicians. They are very honest and fair in what they can do and what they're going to charge you. They're extremely receptive to phone calls and emails and so forth. Karen and I have been dealing with them for probably, reality, over the last year. We actually were thinking about buying an RV here. We were actually looking at the Jayco Seneca which that's kind of the back of one over there. I think they're one of the most badass looking RVs on the road, and I really wanted to get one of those, but in hindsight, the RV we got, Matilda, is a much better fit for us because it was a heck of a buy. We got it at a really good price, and it's larger, and I think it's going to fit our needs overall in a better way. Okay, so we're here with Kevin Valenti, correct?
Correct.
I pronounced that right.
Yep.
And I'm sorry, you already gave me your business card, but I forgot your title. It is
Service advisor.
Service advisor for NIRVC.
That's correct.
And I tell you, Karen and I have been dealing with NIRVC, I think, for actually a little over a year. We talked about this earlier, but we were actually at this specific location over a year ago looking at trying to buy something that's still very fond to my heart, the Jayco Seneca. We didn't get that. We are very much though in love with Matilda. But we are here today with Kevin, and Kevin's going to talk a little bit about what NIRVC can do for RV owners and just in general. And again, this is part of the reason why so many RVers come here to the Central Phoenix, the Central Arizona part during the winter time, and part of it is for the service and maintenance of their RVs. And then, so Kevin, take it away. What can you do? Let's say I'm from Minnesota. I come in from Minnesota, I need some repair work done, and I got all sorts of problems, but I don't know what they are. And I come to you guys, and you can do what for me?
Absolutely. Well, anything service related. So we're a Integra dealer, Jayco as well as Forest River. So anything warranty related for those companies, we're able to repair here at our location. We are also a Spartan chassis facility. So the Integra coaches are in a Spartan chassis, K2 chassis or K3 chassis. So if any service work needs to be done on that, we can do that as well. But in addition to warranty and chassis work, if there's custom work done as well, we're doing a couple, custom things for Mr. Roberts here.
Yes.
His TVs.
Battery compartment was custom. That was very nice. We talked about that.
Battery compartment was custom.
Yep.
There's a lot we can do, and really, if there's something that you needed done, please give me a call and I can give you a quote estimate. We'd be happy to look at it. Anything service related, happy to answer your questions for you. And
sales too. They certainly can sell you RVs here. We're part of that. And then can you talk just a little bit about your warranty? Let's say that I get some work done here. First off, NIRVC was started in Texas. I know you've got 2 locations out here in the valley in Phoenix. You got one here in Phoenix where we are at now, and there's another one in Surprise. A new one opened up in Las Vegas. But let's say that I get some work done here and I'm in Oklahoma and something happens. Can you explain to me about your warranty, how that would work out?
Sure. Yeah. So of the 4 locations, and I'm going to correct you a little bit there.
Oh, sure.
This location opened up about 3 years ago. We're moving to Surprise, so we're actually going over to that bigger building. So we'll just have one big location.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought you can have 2. So you're taking from here over there. Got it.
Correct. Yeah. Okay. We outgrew this place. I've been here for 3 years, and we outgrew it faster than we were actually planning. So it's a good thing.
Yes.
But yeah, so how that would work, our goal is to be accessible anywhere in the country. That's our long-term goal. So, right now we kind of have the southern belts pretty well taken care of. Atlanta was our second store we opened after Dallas. And then Phoenix was 3rd location, then like you're saying, Las Vegas. So if you came here for service, we try and get everything situated in one location, but if you need to go to another location to finish the repairs, we can also do that as well. But it's, anybody who has an RV who knows about it, parts is kind of the one lag. So, we do our best to get parts here as quickly as possible, but, scheduling appointments, follow-up, all that's part of the warranty process. Anybody who owns an RV knows that too. It can be a little bit painful just getting all the pieces of the puzzle connected, but we do our best to make it an easy process, take care of our customers as much as we can.
Absolutely. One of the things they actually advertise is you guys should actually wash the RVs too. I mean, if you got a filthy RV, you guys can come in and wash it. But let me ask you this question. I don't even know this myself. Do you guys do tire work here too or not?
Not at this location right now, but at our new facility in Surprise we will.
You will.
Dallas does, Atlanta does. And Vegas being a newer store, I'd have to double check. I'm not 100% sure. But there is a product that we sell called the Retro Band, and that is something that National Indoor has the exclusive rights on.
Right.
And what that product does is if you ever have a blowout, it's a band that is actually mounted onto the rim of the tire. So if you lose the rubber, mounted onto the rim of the wheel. So if you lose the rubber on your tire, if it just, if you have a blowout in the front of the coach, you can actually ride on these bands for an excessive period of time. You can still drive and steer on it until you can slow down and get somewhere safe to pull off to the side of the road to get.
Wow, that's outstanding.
Yeah.
2 hoses that they were leaking. These 2, they go to the slide outs. The slide outs are hydraulic.
Is that where is that because I saw the hydraulic leak inside the bay? Is that where that's
exactly? Those are the ones I replaced. They go to the rams on the slide outs.
So the leak was actually in the bay,
in the other end.
But you had to replace the whole hose.
Yes,
is that right?
yes,
yeah.
we replaced the whole hose.
So one of the things we recommended replacing was our batteries. The batteries we had here were they were pretty. They really weren't the best batteries for a rig like this. Were there 4 batteries in there before or 6?
There were 4.
4. But I got to be honest with you, these batteries compared to the batteries that we had before don't look anything alike. They look like car batteries, and there were 4 of them. These are like the Godzilla of batteries. They're not lithium batteries, but they're maintenance-free batteries. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
And then can you talk a little bit about the batteries, or are these good quality batteries or anything like that?
There is 2 main differences. The other ones are lead acid, just like these ones.
Yes.
But the other ones are you can maintain. You gotta maintain them.
Right.
You gotta remove the caps and add the wire. There's still wire to them.
About every 30 days.
Yeah, that's recommended. It depends how much you use them.
Right, but on these, you don't have to do it at all.
They're maintenance free. Like you see, there is no caps.
One of the things that we asked NIRVC to take a look at was our televisions. The televisions we had are basically, the best way to describe it, are old analog type televisions. They're not the smart TVs, and one of the things Karen and I wanted to do is we wanted to get that. So as you come up here, you're gonna see the plate of where the television is all down. That's because we're gonna replace those here in just a little bit. So in 2011, this was probably an awesome TV, but in 2019, not anymore. So we've got on order, this is a 32-inch television, Sharp, and we've got on order a Roku television. Karen and I kind of got into Rokus. That's a long story. I'll probably talk about that in other videos, but we really like Rokus a lot. But 32-inch, we're going to put this in, and you guys are going to try to put all this together for us.
That's correct.
Right. Going up. So you guys basically, you scraped off all the old, and what's the top of the roof called? What's this material called? Is it just
a rubber roof?
A rubber roof. So you scraped all this off.
All the old caulking,
right?
Sealer, we removed it, scrape it off.
Well, you guys did really good work on that too. I've seen some video of some other RV facilities that have recaulked everything. Oh boy, it's terrible. It's sloppy all over the place. You guys did a really good job on that. Perfect. That's awesome. Guy, it looks beautiful. The work on this is really good. Yeah, they did. You could tell this is really, really good work here. And like I said, I've seen other YouTube videos out there of some people that have had their roofs resealed. And I tell you, that the locations they brought them to have just been terrible. But this is a really, really good professional job. Everything's resealed.
But that's exactly what it is. When you reseal, you just put the sealer on top of the old sealer.
Right.
In this case, we start from the bottom. We remove the old one, clean it real good with solvent, and reapply it. That's a seal, not a reseal.
Right, that's a seal, not a reseal. Yeah,
yep.
Sorry about that. Let me get that right. This is a seal, not a reseal. Renee, thank you very much. I appreciate it. This is one of the reasons why Karen and I love NIRVC. They just do a wonderful, wonderful job out here. When they advertise themselves as a one-stop shop, they're not kidding. They do great work. You can tell by all the other RVs here, all the other very expensive RVs that are being repaired here, that a lot of people trust them. They come down here with their homes. They come down here and they're getting this all work done. We got our work done here, and everything turned out to be just wonderful. That's going to do it here from NIRVC. Again, Blue Line RV Adventures. We highly recommend this place. The customer support has been wonderful. I mean, you guys have been extremely responsive to every telephone call and email. There have been a lot of emails, but to every single one, you've been incredibly responsive. And just to work with you guys on a one-on-one basis. I remember Renee did a phenomenal job. I told him I was going to try to get him a raise. Yeah. He's going to be the spokesperson for NIRVC. Right, but no, Renee did a great job. We still got a little bit more work to do. We're going to keep our fingers crossed in about maybe a week or 10 days, depending on maybe 2 weeks, depending on how much more work we got to do on this. We're going to be full-timers. But again, we'll take it away from here. And again, thank you very much, Kevin. Appreciate it.
Happy to help.
Okay. Of course, the #1 reason why RV travelers choose to make Arizona their wintertime retreat are the RV parks themselves. With over 50 separate RV parks just within the Phoenix metro area, you're sure to find one that meets all of your needs, as Karen and I did at the Canyon Vistas RV Park in Gold Canyon, Arizona, just east of Phoenix.
Okay, good afternoon everyone from Canyon Vistas RV Resort, Superstition Views in Gold Canyon, Arizona. And this is incredibly beautiful. If you look at these mountains here, this is the base of the Superstition Mountains in the far, far East Valley of Phoenix. I mean, this is like extreme far East Valley of Phoenix.
But this is really an amazingly beautiful resort. This is, if some of you noticed by the sign over here, this is a 55 plus active communities. So yes, I know, shocking as it may come to people, my youthful appearance, but I am over 55 years old. But if you're going to come into a place like this, you have to be, one person in your family has to be over 55 years. Karen is under 55. Yes, I am over 55. So you come into a community like this, there's not a lot of kids. They do have kids can come here, your grandkids, younger kids, obviously they can come here, but they just can't stay here, like check in, and if you're going to be here for a week or so, they can't be here for that long, or at least that's the way I understand it. So when you come in from the entrance out here, you've got the beautiful mountains out here, and as I pan this around, the first thing you see is you see a putting green. And this is, I'm not really into golf, but if you guys are into golf and you're into putting, this is it. There are some very beautiful golf courses in the general area, but right here at the RV park, you can practice your putting. And finally, if you're from someplace that does see some snow in the wintertime and you want to pass up all this great sunshine for a little winter fun because, well, you miss it, then just a short hour or two drive away from Phoenix, you can find all the snow you want in Flagstaff, or as my family recently did in the communities of Pine Top Lakeside.
Here we go.
Is it Ian?
Yep, it's going.
You're going. So we hope you've enjoyed this 3-part video series that Blue Line RV Adventures has put on about why so many recreational vehicle owners come to Phoenix and the Phoenix metro area during the winter months. That's not to say that there's anything bad about some of the other locations that people go to around the country, like Florida, Texas, Southern California, places like that. Each location's got its own unique characteristic on why so many people go there. But Karen and I really favor the Phoenix area. There are so many different opportunities for people to enjoy themselves and relax and just spend their time throughout their winter months here that we couldn't even squeeze them all into 3 videos. It'll probably take a dozen videos to try to get them all in. But again, we hope you've enjoyed this video series. And remember, at Blue Line RV Adventures, we got your 6.